Okay, guys, just so you don't have to look at my cleavage. Sorry, not being able to do the live again. Today, I'm going to be doing something that was actually given to me, an idea. And you guys know how I feel about giving credit where credit is due. This is an idea that came from Carrie. She said she actually had a vision or a dream or whatever, kind of like how I do, which I know that sounds ridiculous, but we do have this stuff on our brain pretty much 24/7. So she gave me an idea to do a type of a bomb thing that she said to me, bubble bar on the outside and, you know, that kind of a thing. I've done that before. It didn't turn out. So I got an idea today that I'm going to try, and there's a few different molds I'm going to try. But I figured a truffle would be better. Maybe not better, but probably easier, because I'm talking my moldable truffle here. Because it would be easier to manipulate, and it would dissolve a little quicker in the water than a bubble bar would. Not to say that that one's on the, you know, not going to happen. It's just on the back burner for now. So I'm going to try it in a few different molds and see what happens. And like I said, I'm just going to kind of wing it, and you guys get to see it. So that's if I post this video. Oh, and by the way, you like my shirt? Awesome. Oh, and I have to thank you guys. We're almost at 4,000 viewers. Come 4,000 viewers, that's going to mean a giveaway, or at least something like that. It's not going to be a huge one, I don't think, because the last one almost put me in like the red, because the shipping was like crazy. Didn't realize, you know, like you guys could be anywhere in the world. I was just lucky it was Canada this time, but I'm going to have to watch how I do the next giveaway, but there will be a giveaway, be it either on here when I hit 4,000. There is 2 flies in here, by the way. If you see me swatting, they're driving me nuts. There's just like 2 lonely freaking flies in here. One of them, I swear to God, has a jet engine, because he literally goes, you know, those kind, like a big mosquito, and you can't stand it because you can hear them, but you can't freaking catch them. Well, that's what one of these buggers is, and they're just lurking around bugging me, and it's driving me crazy. So I apologize if you see them zooming by or you see me swinging. I can't handle it. It happens. This year is actually not that bad. Our house is usually very bad for flies in the summer. It's just you know, unless we crank the air conditioning up and they'll kind of drop from the cold, but it's just not that cold downstairs. So anyways, to start this, I got a nice new bowl, by the way. I'm pretty excited to go with my old 55-year-old Kenwood mixer. So now I don't just have the ceramic one. I got a nice little stainless. I'd like to get another plastic one. I think that would be great, but it's so hard to find for my, it's very hard to find this proper bowl for my mixer, because it's such an old mixer. It's a 700A. Oh, now there's 3 flies in here! I'm going to flip out. Okay, I'm going to get moving here before I have a bird. And actually before my cocoa butter solidifies, because I had it thawed a while ago and I was fighting with my live feed and it just wasn't happening. So anyways, I thought of maybe, yeah, instead of making bath bombs, I'm going to use my bath. I have bath bomb mix already. This is like my glittery, flowery petal mix. So I'm going to use this for the lava. I'm sorry it smells girly, but that's just the way she's going to be. Maybe I'll scent the truffle part. It's hard to say. I don't know what would go with floral, but probably something a little more, oh, I don't know, sandalwoody, or maybe we'll do like a sandalwood or something. So I just got to make sure, because I don't have a crap ton of cocoa butter. I want to make sure I have enough. So I think, I don't know, did I have that much last time? I'm wondering if I should do, just a 1-to-1. No, I think we can do 2-to-2, because I'm not going to do a lot on the outside. So there's 2 citric, and I'm going to do 2 soda. The truffle's not going to be super fancy, but I am going to remember to put the SLSA in there. Gotta do that. Okay, so there's, oh, that's not quite 1. So we're going to make the other one. I'm going to have to add just a teeny tiny bit more. Okay, so that'll make it up to 2. Yeah, I'm not going to forget to put the SLSA. I'm actually going to do Bioturge and SLSA. And I don't normally like to do... Yeah, you know what? We'll we'll do full truffle. So I'm not going to put in as much starch. I know this is a little bit different than my last recipe. Like I said, I always play up with my truffles. I always kind of change them here and there, you know. It's just the way I do it. You guys can do your truffle any way you guys like. It's just the way I like to do it. And I lost my tablespoon, so I guess we're going to go... It's called the old-fashioned tablespoon, isn't it? Is that what this is? Cream of tartar, make sure. Yep. So, we're just going to do one. Don't let me forget the Bioturge. And I am going to treat this just like SLSA. Last time I did not put enough in. So I'm going to make sure I put enough in this time. Okay. Where's my lid? Alrighty. Now, well, what is the humidity today? Holy crap. 61 minimum. Okay, it's 61. That's not too bad, actually. I can live with that. So, yeah, this is going to be kind of interesting how I do this. I'm not really sure how it's going to work. Like I said, it could be a complete and utter flop, but you just never know, right? And I was thinking of tinting the outside, but I might just paint it. I'm not really sure because of how I'm going to do this. You know what? Maybe I will do blue. At least if I do blue. Well, I wanted the water to be red. So, maybe I won't do the outside. It's hard to say. We'll have to see. Okay. That's all nice and mixed in. I do need a fragrance, so... Do I want to go sandalwood? You know what? We're going to go sandalwood. I don't care. Why not, eh? It takes a long time to drip. Can you see that? So, and she goes. Do you guys think I should color it a little bit? I'm thinking maybe I should color it. Like I said, if I'm going to be doing it in skulls, I'm going to try to do it in here. And I was also thinking of doing some cake slices. That I would have liked to have been different colored. If I had different bowls, I would have separated this. But yeah, it's going to be kind of hard to explain. It's going to be like truffle on the outside. This will go good because the inside is rose. So, whoops. I'm wondering if I should try to color it a little bit. What do you guys think? Should I color it a little bit? I probably should. Oh, I don't even know if this is going to be working, to be honest with you guys. So, and I got the skulls. If I do them white, I'll just paint them. Maybe I'll just do that and I'll just paint them. Yep. So, you know what? That means I'm going to have to add in some TD, or we're going to add in some zinc oxide, because, like I said, I want the bombs to be white, but I don't want the water to be white. So I'm only going to put some in. I might need more, actually, because cocoa butter that I have is natural cocoa butter, and natural cocoa butter tends to change the bath bomb mix to, you know, more of a creamy kind of color. So I don't know. I think I'm just going to leave it white. I was thinking of putting sparkles in it too, but I think there's enough sparkles in the middle. We'll find out. Okay, I gotta get my gloves on. Does that smell? Whoa, that smells like sandalwood. That's perfect. Okay, so let's get on some gloves, guys, and we'll see what happens here. And let's hope I don't totally screw it up. Like I said, I am experimenting with you guys right now, and you're seeing me kind of how I end up making things. And I have thought about this before, I will be honest, like I said, with a bubble bar. and it just didn't work because the bubble bar just would not dissolve to get the action that I wanted. So when Carrie said that to me, I started thinking, when she was describing about how I want it, like how she wanted it to do, she's got so many ideas, she said, that she just cannot do them all herself. So she said, I give you permission to do this, so I'm going to attempt to do this. And we'll just see if it works or not, you know? So you guys are experimenting with me. That's just how it goes. So, let's add this in and hope we have enough to make a moldable truffle, because if I don't, I may be into some trouble here. I don't think this is going to be enough. Oh, God, please be enough. Let's hope it's enough, guys. I'm scared. I am so scared. Oh, yeah, I just got it all over my shirt. Oh, that was beautiful. Where's my spatula when I need it? Well, I guess I won't use a spatula. I guess I have to use this little boy right now to get it all out, right? Waste not, want not, as they say. I am going to seriously murder flies. I cannot stand flies. You guys have no idea how bad I hate the flies. I hate them. So this has to be moldable, which is almost, if you think about it, this is almost like my, yeah, I could use some more cocoa butter. This sucks. Well, maybe not. Maybe we can make her work, because, like I said, it's going to be a hard shell now anyways, as you guys can see. If I find for some reason that I don't have enough cocoa butter in here, I am going to add some oil, but I think we might be okay. So, if not, you guys are going to have to wait while I go nuke some more cocoa butter. Yeah. See, that's great for a nice big, when I say butter, basic butter bomb, that would be good. But I need to go melt some more cocoa butter. So I'm going to pause you guys, and I'll be right back. Give me a minute. I'll be as fast as I can. 2 shakes to you guys. Pause, damn it. Alright, I'm back. Like I was saying, if you guys were going to make a basic butter bomb, or even my other truffles, this is the perfect consistency for that. But, see, I can mold it and I can drop it. But for what I want to do for this is I want to really mold it. Almost like a dough. Like this would almost work for what I want to do. But see, if I push on it, it's going to crack. And I can't have that right now. So, let me just move some stuff here. Mr. Tablet, you gotta go. I'm so mad today trying to get crap to work for me, and I just about freaking had a bird. I swear to God, I was ready to kill something. No, can't answer right now. Sorry. Okay, so this is going to be a little warm, but we're going to add some. And I'm going to use my spoon. I should turn my notifications off so that doesn't keep happening, but like I said, we're just going to keep adding this until I get it so it's like my moldable truffles before. We're almost there. Not quite, but almost. You can tell by your spoon, you know, like if you get a good shape, if you guys can see that. But that's perfect for a bath bomb molding, not for what I'm doing. So, you know what? It's all going in. It will harden, and like I said, once I do this, if it does work, you can throw it in the freezer, because I'm thinking the hardest part is going to be unmolding it. So, that is going to suck if I just have the one mold, like I have my, well, there's a couple, only one molds that I have. So I was thinking, if I'm just going to use the one mold, there, that's better. See, it's more of a dough, and that's what I need. So I was thinking, with just the one molds that I got, that it's going to be kind of hard to do, so I won't be able to probably unmold it, but we'll try. So for the first one, example, I will take the present, and I was going to mold it in all around the edges, and I was going to try to leave a hole in the middle at the top, but I'm thinking maybe after I will just poke a hole. Maybe we'll just do it that way. We'll have to see. It may not even work. If I leave it nice and thin at the top, it might work. So you got to make sure you go all the way around the edges, like so. Okay, and that's all in there. So now we have like a shell. Right? There's a shell. And I'm going to take the bath bomb, the loose bath bomb mix here. Do I have another spoon? No doubt I do. And you can add whatever you guys want, whatever you guys want it to do. I was debating whether to do an actual bath bomb mixture that would be like compacted, or then I thought, no, you know what, we'll just stick, for this one anyways, we're going to stick with the loose stuff. And there's little chunks of different colors in here. There's, you know, we got like little stars and everything. So I'm just going to kind of put all that in there, like so. I'll just put a little bit more in there. Fill it all around. And then I'm going to take the rest of my, see how there's stuff in there? I'm going to take the rest of my stuff and I'm going to give it a bottom. Now I don't know if I am going to be able to take this out of the mold. So that is going to be kind of a problem, is what I'm thinking. That's why I wish I had more than one. I was going to try to tamp it out, but I think it's just a bit too soft to do that. Okay, and it's going to be the same when I do these. I'm going to try these too. I'm going to try one anyways. And here I'm just trying to figure out what's the best one to do. So, same idea. I'm making a shell. That's what I'm doing. I'm making a shell. Probably shouldn't be sharing my secrets, all of them, should I? So, we're making a shell on the bottom as well. This is going to be on both halves. All the way around. Yeah, this is definitely a better way to do it, I believe, than doing a bubble bar. Because the bubble bar, I've tried it before, and the bubble bar just doesn't, it won't dissolve in the bath, and you're left with like this mushy kind of thing that you end up having to run underwater anyways, and then it's just like a bath bomb that kind of fizzes afterwards. It's not any different than really holding a bath bomb underneath the sink or underneath the tap, and that's not what I was going for. So we're going to hope that this works. Okay? I don't know how this one's going to work because it's got two halves, but we can at least try. So there's some in that one. And this one probably won't work as good as I would like. And we're going to put some in that one. And then what you got to do, this is going to be the hard part, is somehow get them to stick together, right? And I'm still going to have to put more in the middle here. So this is going to be very hard to do. But we're going to see. We'll see what I can do. We're just going to see. Like I said, we're going to see. I will plop that on there. Put that there for just a sec. Don't you fall on me. See, ideally you just want a shell. You don't want this stuff in the middle, but what can you do, eh? Sometimes you just gotta experiment. So, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Yeah, that's what I thought. Truffle is very hard to pack and mold. especially because of what it is. This one may not work. I'm really thinking it's not going to work. If I had an elastic, which I do, yay! I'm going to elastic this one and see what happens. But, so that just gave me an idea. I think I'm going to stick with the other ones. I don't think this is going to be so good. So that being said, I think this is the best bet right here. And I'm going to sit down while I do this because I'm freaking sore. I'm going to, like I said, this is it's very moldable, okay? And yes, your stuff does tend to, it will, if you take way too long, it's going to dry out on you. So this is going to be my shell. I pray this works. I have no idea if this is going to work at all, guys. I really don't. I don't have a clue. I was going to actually try my skulls as well. I'll do some in this one too. Why not? Put some in there. So basically you have to make sure you have a bottom that's nice and firm. And a bottom this way. And all the way up. This is where it gets tricky. So yeah, I don't know what's going to happen here, guys. Like I said, I am just experimenting here right now. You're watching me experiment. I'm going to try two this way. I think the present is going to be the best one. Hopefully these turn out. And then I'm going to try the skull. I really want to do the skulls because there's something I want to do with them. If this works, then I'm definitely going to be using the skull. So you take a bit of that and you put it in the center. Center. I don't know how much glitter I got in here, but okay. Same with this one, and there she goes. And then you're just going to take your truffle and you're going to cover it up. And you're going to pray that it hardens the way it's supposed to. Yeah, this may not work. I probably could have made more, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So out of these, I'm going to figure out which ones are the best. And we'll go from there. I think I kind of like this one, actually. Get it in there good and packed. Yes, these silicone molds bulge, but that's okay. That might be a good thing, actually, because I can really pack. We can really pack. Plus I can paint these up really cool. So, okay, so there's those. So I did 2 pie slices, or cake slices, or whatever you want to call them, if you guys can see them. They're packed in really good around my hands. I can feel them. So, now we're going to try. We're going to do a skull, if I have enough. Hopefully, and I do mean that, hopefully I have enough mix to do at least one. So we'll find out. And it goes, very careful packing, because you gotta go up the sides. These may not be full skulls by the amount of mix I got left, but we'll see. And I would probably poke the holes in the eyes. Oh, I think the skulls are going to be the best. I think these are what I'm going to stick with. And that's what I was hoping, because I really wanted to do the skulls. There's something I wanted to do. By the way, I don't know if I had said anything. No, actually I can't remember now, so forget it. I just lost my train of thought that fast. Oh, I've been watching, I'm on Netflix right now at the moment, and I've been watching a series called Shameless, and I gotta tell you, I'm hooked. I just love it. So if anybody hasn't seen that or heard of it's on Netflix. It is also on TV. If anybody has not heard of Shameless, I suggest you check it out. It's pretty cool. My son likes it because he said he reminds the guy in it, the dad, reminds him a lot of our dad. So I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but I don't know. I just thought it was kind of neat. So we're gonna put in. I hope these work because there's something. Like I said, if this works, you guys are going to be the first to see it demoed. So I'm pretty excited. Okay, so this is the last of the truffle mix. So we'll get this on top. It's got to go on top because you got to seal it all inside, right? We got to seal it all in. And I don't know if I'm going to be showing you guys this video until after I demo it, so I don't know. Okay, so we got one skull in there. He's a little full, but that's okay. Now, do I still have my little square one? Because that's something I would like to try as well. Or this was going to be the other option, and I don't think I have enough mix for this one. Yeah, I don't. Okay, so we're going to try something. This is what I'm going to try. Like it or not. Yep, this one or that one. We'll go this one. I'm going to try it in a cup. And like I said, you're going to put it on the bottom. You guys can't even see me. I'm going to put it on the bottom so that you get a bottom. And then we're going to go around the edges. It's basically making a truffle cup. And that's what I'm doing with all the other ones too. Is I am making a truffle cup. You got to make sure it goes up, like I said, all the way around the edges of everything. Just like so. On all the sides. Okay. Take your... We're going to take my mix, which I have embeds and chunks and loose, which I think I better use my spoon. So then we're going to fill it. Remember, this is loose powder. I thought of doing it an actual bomb inside. I just don't know if the effect is going to be the way I want it to be. So, and now we're putting a bottom on it, which is, to you guys it looks like a top, but it's going to be a bottom. You want to make sure it's all the way around. We don't want to see any of that inside mix. Now you want to, you can put on some icing on this, you could do anything. Like I said, once it's dry, I'm taking it out of the paper, and that's how it's going to be. So, that's how she's going to be. And I'm just gonna make a truffle for now, because there's a little bit left, so see if I can make a small truffle for me, or another demo, or whatever you want to call it. Same idea though, it's just a cup, and you're making a cup with the truffle all around the edge. That's all you're doing. And then hopefully your water will turn this color when it does its thing. So, I don't even know if I have enough mix here. I know I have mix all over my table, so this one's, well, they're all for me actually, so it doesn't really matter. Oops, I squished the shit out of that one. Oh yeah, it's one of them cups. So they bulge, which is kind of cool. Oh, that's going to be a neat shape, actually. Okay, so we'll just pack that one in a little bit more. Take out my crumbs. You guys can't see me, but I'm taking out my crumbs. Now, if I want to speed the process up, yes, you can put them in the freezer, but I'm not going to. These get nice and hard on their own. I don't like when they get the condensation on them when you take them out of the freezer. I just don't like that because then they start sweating like I do. Like I am right now. And then it just ruins them. They get like, you know how soap gets glycerin sweat? It's just sort of like that, and it really bothers me. So I'm not going to be putting them in the fridge. I'm going to let them do their thing. So we got a skull. We've got my present, which is right here. I think this one's going to be the best. But unfortunately, what sucks about this is I only have one mold. And you do realize that that's a lot of truffle on your bath. Like, these are going to be a lot of moisture. And there's no way that I could get that out without, you know, letting it harden on its own. So that's one of its own. I don't think the emoji poo is going to work very well. Oh, these are so itchy. I think I'm starting to get allergic to my gloves. And they're not latex. They're some weird stuff. Get lost, fly. Get off me! See, I start sweating and now they're coming around. Ah, get away. So, that being said, yeah, it wasn't a very good demo, I'm afraid, guys, but I've been fighting with my InstaLive, or not InstaLive, live anything this morning, and nothing is cooperating, and that's my fault. I went and dumped my tablet, and I think I have to reset everything again, so I will try to work on that, and one of these days we'll have some live feed going on, I don't know. But for now, it's recording, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please, for sure, comment down below. I'm itchy now. God, I'm sweaty and itchy. I'm going upstairs to the air conditioner because I don't have my my fan plugged in because I'm afraid to. You see this poor fan? Can you see the red in the vents? Probably not so much, but you see the black? My son decided to paint his guitar over there, all blocked off in a nice big, he did it right, like plastic tent type thing. But he took my fan, and he had the fan going while he was painting. So the fan blew paint, or sucked paint, or however you all looked at it. So I'm just afraid that when I turn it on, it's going to be blowing paint dust, and I don't really want that on my stuff. So I haven't turned it on yet. I'm going to actually go take it outside, turn it on, and then I'm going to swap with his dad. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Like I said, please don't... You guys can, if you want to try this on your own, be my guest, but I haven't got permission. Like I said, Carrie told me about it. I don't know if I was supposed to share how I did it. I think she just wanted me to do it. So, on that note, I don't know. How about you guys come up with your own unique, cool ideas that we can check out? And, I don't know. We should do like a show and share. I think that's a cool idea. Anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by and watching, and I'll talk to you next time.